Okay, next we look into urban road pricing from theory and to practice. Okay, in general, what is road pricing? Is a transport policy for charging motorists for fees for using their vehicle within specific area or on specific roads. Okay, currently in Malaysia, they don't implement this one, but I think last time, government or transport authority, they going to propose this one, but when they open to public debate or public opinion, I think there is more negative negative feedback from the public. Most of people say why we want to copy the the method that from implementation in Singapore. Yes, Singapore they do implement the mechanism of road pricing, but they are quite different because they are a small country, even smaller than Johor state. They can introduce that one. In terms of their GDP, also they have reached a high or middle high income country. Compared to Malaysia, it's still moderate. So value pricing is a marketing term which is emphasized that road pricing can directly benefit motorists through reduced congestion and improve roadway. So that's why they or this road pricing come into the place. So their objective or their target to give impact to the road conditions. So when they charge or they put the price for those to enter such road, so you have to give some pay. So you have to give some payment. So with the such rate or how they charge the tariff, they have their system. Okay, managed lane is a general term for various roadway management strategy, including HOV, high occupancy vehicle, okay, HOT, and congestion price lane. They will charge a different situation of different category of vehicles. Okay, other names. Okay, road user charging, congestion charging, congestion pricing, other specific term, road tolling, value pricing, variable pricing, and pay hour pricing. But road pricing actually is differ from toll road. Okay, because toll road they don't have any specific target in terms of manage the transport in terms of the congestion problems. Because they just they provide such a good transport or road network service to the road users. That's why they charge through the tolling system. That's why we have a different toll concessionaire or toll operator. Plus, we have many others road operator. Okay, road pricing is differ from toll road. Okay, road pricing have two general activities. The first one, revenue generations, and the second one, congestion management. Okay, if you look at this table, they put the comparison between these two objectives. The first one for revenue generation, so generate the fund, set, maximize revenue. Okay, recover the specific cost. Revenue often dedicate or road projects. Congestion management, reduce. That's the ultimate one. They try reduce peak hour traffic. Because this the situation congestion happen almost the time within the peak hour. Okay, is the TDM strategies. Okay, revenue is not dedicated to roadway projects. Okay, require variables rates higher during congestion or lesser during off-peak hour. Okay, travel shifts to other modes or time considerable. Okay, different type of road pricing. Okay, the first one is road tolls. Okay, that's one I just mentioned before. Okay, the road common to fund the highway to provide the facilities or infra. Okay, this one is focusing on how we can upgrade the highway facility or the road network to become at high class road, high road hierarchy. Like typical, we have R1, R2, R3 until R6. Also for U1, U2 until U6. Okay, R for rural, U for urban. So for toll road, normally we have at R6 or U6. Expressway, we call it expressway. Okay, congestion pricing. Okay, this one, when it's happened in such for, especially for peak period, okay, they try to put a rate to charge the users. Okay, this one, some example. They put a certain vehicle with certain rate. So if you drive with two axle, three axle, this kind of the size of the vehicles. Okay, they put also the period 4 a.m. to 8 p.m., 8 p.m. to 4 p.m. Okay, they put a different price. If you compare this one, the rate is likely lesser when after office hour. This one is I think after office hour 8 p.m. Okay, this one within the office hour. Even the work start at 9 p.m. 9 a.m. To 5 a.m. but still within the office hour. Okay, cordon toll, which is area, specific area. Okay, this picture I think in Singapore. Singapore, they call it ERP, electronic road pricing. Okay, when you enter this location, okay, you have to bring your we call it uh, pass or you have to pay. You have to pay a credit. Okay, you have to pay using the special card or they will charge you. So sometimes they have top up or prepaid. Okay. When you enter the cordon or the area, okay, they will charge uh, how many distance you are covered or how many hours you are present for that particular area. Okay. HOT or HOT, high occupancy toll, and also they have another term, HOV, high occupancy vehicles. The quite related. Okay, which is they providing typical or special lane whereby the driver occupy with more or extra passengers. Okay, which is more than two passengers. Okay, they will charge you a special rate or a less rate compared to other lanes because you are try to reduce the number of the vehicle itself because you carry more passengers. Okay, vehicle use fees. Okay, this one they will charge based on distance where you travels, what the mileage you travel from your vehicles, and also others approach they will pay as you drive vehicle insurance. So they come up with prorate premium by mileage of vehicle insurance that cover various costs to charge. So this the vehicle use fees. Okay, not look like our tax, our insurance, but more than that. Okay, road space rationing. Okay, this one is typical like ERP, but they have more different in terms of the approach. Okay, road pricing categories. These are the comparison between typical road toll compared to others road pricing categories. Okay, they have the description uh, to represent the category of the road pricing and what those objectives for each kind of class or category of road pricing. Okay, road pricing impact. Okay, road pricing impact vary depending on various factors. Type of pricing, structure, transport, and geographic condition and which are implemented. So for example, a fixed toll road toll may later reduce congestion if alternative route or mode are poor, but it is may provide significant congestion reduction if transportation alternative. Okay, because they have many lanes, especially for expressway. But if they implement alternative mode of transport, it gives a significant reduction in terms of the uh, congestion. Okay, various method to collect the fees. Okay, this one they have pass like ERP, pass electronic road pricing. Just example in Singapore. Okay, they have toll booth. Okay, plaza toll, electronic tolling. Okay, like we have ETC or smart tag or touch and go. Okay, also GPS. Our vehicle is registered under the tracking system. They know where the vehicle is travels. Okay, the latest one they introduce is not mistaken RFID. Okay, RFID system. They just put a sticker. The sticker may detect the sensor from the certain area or the gate where you pass, or the toll area. Okay, why road pricing is interested? Okay, there is a new source of revenue of transport project. Failure of alternative policies that cope the growth of traffic congestion. So that's why road pricing is widely accepted. And as a conventional kind of the approach or strategies is not really give a good or effective. So that's why road pricing is one of the mechanism to implement. But still, not all the country going to implement the same category of road pricing approach or type. Okay, but there is a number of barrier of implementation, especially on the public acceptability and practicability. As I mentioned previous, when our government or transport authority want to propose road pricing implementation in Malaysia, I think last 10 years, if I'm not mistaken, okay, there's a negative feedback from the public, and they don't want the implementation of road pricing typical like the Singapore, what they implemented, because they're going to have a burden to the user. Who, last time they want to charge whoever come into Kuala Lumpur or city center in Klang Valley, so they're going to charge of the vehicle. So the public give feedback what happen if we have a daily routine travel commute to the works. So we have pay more in terms of this kind of the mechanism or measures. So, and many more criticism on the approach. So basically, this is the challenge. Not easy to introduce the mechanism of road pricing approach. Okay, this one the experience successfully implemented on road pricing. As mentioned in Singapore, Singapore they introduce area licensing schemes or cordon toll, and also then they move to ERP, which more efficient or practical to be implemented because they charge using electronic payment. They provide a card or pass, easy to detect. So also implement in Norway, in London, and other countries is in Hong Kong, Netherlands, Sweden, most of the Western and developed countries. Okay, road pricing in Singapore, this is how they implement the introduction of the road pricing mechanism. Okay, they put the location or the area to implement ERP or road pricing, right? Because they use road pricing, but they put electronic because they integrate with the electronic monitoring, surveillance, and the payment. Okay, in this one is the Norway. Norway got the system. Okay, you may read later. Okay, this in the London. Okay, this one is history. Okay, you may read later. Okay. Okay, the impact. You see the impact of charging the road activities for the travels. Okay, reduction 50% of traffic. Okay, 30% of congestions, 12% of pollutions, and many others good impact. Okay, okay impact on economies, impact on individual business sectors. Okay, in terms of revenue, 50 billion, 50 million. Net revenue is 68 million in 2004. Okay, others effect that good of the implementation of pricing. The factor help success build and maintain public transport, integrate with the policy. So many things they integrate together, public commercial, bus lane. This include the TSM also, I think TDM. They deliver the scheme quickly that so can benefit being seen as soon as possible. Okay, this is how the scenario implementing road pricing in London. Okay, learning from the experience, the barrier of implementation. The first one is challenging on public accepted. Okay, charge for something which is free before. These people don't like. Previously, we don't have to pay nothing. We also already pay about the road tax, the road tax on the road. Okay, unfair and favor to the rich. Okay, still unbalanced in terms of income, possible economic and land use impact. No alternative. Because you go there, you have to pay. Okay, there is no alternative. Okay, political leadership and responsibility, legislation, institutional frameworks. Okay, time and dimensions. So it's not very easy to put from the theory to be practical. Okay, okay, making road pricing works. Okay, this is what we have to carry out. Existing consensus, congestion, pollution must be bad enough. So it's not easy. You want to introduce a new policy unless you have a good evidence and good document about anything to be clear cut. Okay, And so what the benefit and what the clear objective to be achieved. Okay, the system characteristic, what you will get from the those activities, especially to generate economy side and give back to the society or the public, revenue allocations, equity of issues, alternative mean of travels might be involved a lot of technologies. And the last one is communication and marketing strategy, because we're working with many parties. Okay, of course, we have to look into further, especially we need push from the political will. Again, the clear objective and the trust, public consultation involvement. Of course, public is our stakeholder for the transportation system. Revision, alternative to the road that we already improve public transport, which is public easily to change their mode of transport. You see road pricing as a tool in integrated transport policy, not as the bad perception from the public. Okay, as conclusion, okay, road pricing is efficient and environmentally beneficial available tools for congested cities. Yes, some countries have shown the evidence and the practicality. However, road pricing cannot itself deal with transport problem. Yeah, it's not total solution. Just a part of the mechanism of strategies. It must be seen as part of comprehensive policy package, which includes substantial improvement to public transport and other alternative mode, environmental enhancement, and in long term, a new approach to land use planning and more usage of intelligent transport system. Yes, you have to prepare and deal with many scope of the component when we adapt this kind of the pricing system or mechanism. Moreover, objective and benefit of charging need to be clear to the public. So why we introduce this kind of the mechanism? It's not only to have a revenue, but it gives an benefit to the public itself in terms of the reduce congestion and so improve the capacity and many things. The positive side. On other hand, they should be convinced to society as whole we better off. That's the just too. It's only not talking about government to make revenue, no, but other side, other benefit side or what society or public will get the impact, especially to manage the traffic in the urban city center. Okay, I think that's all for road pricing.